What's up, YouTube? This is TheBillyBobHD bringing you another Let's Play today. I've got some more Victoria 2 Heart of Darkness playing in Spain. Last episode we were thinking about making moves on Algeria over here, and the reason we were going to do that is because they're only allied with Morocco, currently not in anyone else's sphere. So that's pretty cool. And I think we could actually annex the rest of the country. Let's see. Establish Protectorate for only 10 infamy. So let's go ahead and get that Casus Belli rolling now. And I have a nice 33 stack here sitting in Africa already. And so we're going to move that stack up in just in preparation of the invasion there. You can see UK is also experiencing, what is this, maybe some rebel activity? Yeah. They're fighting off some rebellions there in Africa, and I've actually got a couple of rebel problems myself. You can see over here in Philippines. And so the only good news is I do have a huge 33 stack in Philippines now. We shuffled around some troops last couple episodes and transported these guys over here, and so now they're on automatic rebel hunt, you can see here, and they're going to cap the rest of these territories back for me. Same over here in Indonesia, and it looks like, yeah, they're going to help me out over there as well. We're still considered a great power in the world as we know it. Austria-Hungary having a significantly strong campaign. Italy having a significantly weak one compared to what you normally see. Switzerland, interesting, has expanded as well through France's help. And France has sort of they've already taken Barcelona from us way earlier in the campaign. We're still looking to get that back at some point, but it's already 1908, so if we're going to make moves, we need to pretty soon, but I cannot fight them on my own. I'm currently allied with Russia and Austria as well. Germany and France sort of have okay opinions about us, with UK hating us, of course, because we took a lot of Portugal. We took a big chunk out of Portugal in the beginning of the game. So hopefully that Casus Belli does not get caught. Let's go ahead and unpause it, and we're going to kick the speed up to 4 there. So if Morocco does jump in, I have no problem splitting this 33 stack here in half and sort of going after Morocco again as well. So the Casus Belli was caught. The justification was caught already, and it looks like it is at least moving at a decent speed. They're coming right for us. Excellent. So that gives me a plus 25% modifier in terms of Casus Belli speed. We just got kicked out of Egypt by France. No surprise there. But what we also want to keep an eye out for is keep an eye out what's going on in the world, because if UK gets wrapped up in, let's say, a great war or something like that, I'm going to want to jump in against UK, especially if someone like France is fighting against them, which you see that happen typically. I have a lot of troops here back in the homeland, so that's good. Mining efficiency, we just picked up 50% there. And the Casus Belli should be finishing up any minute now. Yes, it's coming really close. Ottomans have problems right now. Okay, we did just pick up the Casus Belli, but the Ottomans are currently at war with UK, Russia, France, etc. That looks like a pretty ridiculous war. Oh, okay. UK has actually entered the Third Great War. They're currently at war with France, Netherlands, Switzerland, Albania, Ottoman Empire, and Chinese Empire. Now, this is sort of bad timing for me because we just picked up the Casus Belli against Algeria, so I think the first thing to do is actually declare war on them and get that war going. So we'll go with the established protectorate there. I don't really need any allies for this war, even though my allies are willing to jump in against me. So let's hit proceed. Okay, we are now at war with Algeria. I fully expect Morocco to jump into that, but now that we're at war, let's go ahead. Actually, no, I'm going to go ahead and split you guys right off the bat here. Balance. Send one stack up here into Algeria, and then we'll send the other guy into Morocco through the south this way. Is it worth trying to go after Portugal now as well? Potentially. Justify war. Acquire state. It's going to cost me 11 infamy, which is still under the limit, so let's proceed with that. And hopefully we can get that Casus Belli done by the time the Third Great War is over with. Usually the Great Wars last a really long time because there has to be like a total winner. Great War capitulation. Force another country to disarm and pay reparations to us, etc. Okay, so that should be fine there. But what that's going to involve is me having to take this little chunk, I think. Oh, actually, there's 3 territories left in Portugal. Okay, we might be able to stretch that out, burn some infamy. Ugh. Man, I almost wish we did not take... we did not declare war on Algeria a second ago, because now my infamy is going to bump up towards the limit. But let's go ahead and unpause it. Oh, I thought I separated those guys. Apparently not. So bring one of the stacks down there. Yeah, into Morocco. Let's lower the speed just a little bit so I can see what the hell's going on. You can see lots of stuff going on in mainland Europe up here. So UK has a bunch of troops that are involved over here in the borders of Belgium, etc. It did cost us 9.7 infamy for the Casus Belli against Portugal. We do have to strike now, though, while we can. So, Portugal, we could maybe take a little chunk out of it, maybe like this size or so. Who knows? UK might not even join because they're currently in the Third Great War. So, that would be awesome. How is that Casus Belli going? It's already up to 21%. About a year left on that. So, if we go to the show wars here. Interestingly enough, gain 6 prestige. I'll take it. Interestingly enough, the Brits and Germans are actually winning the Third Great War. Even though France, etc., has a lot more resources to use, a lot more military power, it looks like. I don't know. We might have wasted some infamy there if I can't get the Casus Belli out in time before the Third Great War finishes up. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so it looks like we've capped this territory here, so we're going to move troops around accordingly. The crisis in Washington failed to resolve, or failed to generate any interest between the great powers. We are still ranked number 8, like I was saying earlier, slightly behind the Chinese Empire, but they are currently at war. Actually fighting on the French side, which is interesting. I want to go over to Asia there and see what that looks like for them really quickly. Oh, France has taken almost all of Ottoman Africa there, at least occupies it for the time being. Tax generation up 5%, so that's also good. We actually can get the anti-rationalism. That's what I think I'm going to go with next, because it's going to bump my research score up that even much further. Okay, yeah, you can see Chinese Empire now trying to invade India over here, interestingly enough, and failing miserably, it looks like. I doubt their technology is good enough to help them out with that. Philippines now back into our sole possession, so that's good. Looking good in at least our little slice of the pie in Asia there. Okay, move these guys up this way. Take them off of automatic rebel hunt, at least for the time being, and then, okay, 14 stack still working away right there. We can increase opinion over in Egypt, so let's try to do that. Currently not held by any great powers. So we're up to friendly status there. We should be able to add them to our sphere, hopefully sooner rather than later. If they have timber for us, that would be great. If your sphere mate has timber, I do believe you get that timber resource. Okay. Assert our position. Gain 1 infamy. Don't want to do that. Although I think that's better than losing 5 prestige, to be honest with you. So we will assert our position there. Still capping territory here in Africa. Let's check on that Casus Belli one more time. Wow, only up to 70% now. Third Great War still going on. But maybe France is fighting back some? Wow, look at France. Completely occupied. If I had known France would have lost, I think it would have been more important to take back Barcelona there. So that's... the timing of it all is really tricky. Really tricky. We will at least be picking up some territory down here in Africa, but the infamy points would have definitely been way better spent by taking back either Barcelona or now it looks like the chances of us taking another chunk of Portugal may be in question. Germany taking some of Switzerland there. That's pretty nuts. Wow, Germany looks really interesting now, doesn't it? They still do not have the Alsace-Lorraine region there. The infamous, which Germany is looking to actually occupy and take over now. Okay, we finally do have the casus belli against Portugal now. If I go over here to declare war, acquire state. Oh, Hong Kong, we don't want that. What's the, we don't want Hong Kong just yet, do we? Alejento. That's what we want. This little southern region here, Alejento. So back to Portugal. Declare war, acquire state. We acquire that. Russians very likely to join us. Austria-Hungary very likely to join us. And Chinese Empire unlikely to join us. But if we lose the Chinese Empire as an ally, that wouldn't hurt me too bad, I guess. Cost 28 war score to demand in a peace deal. Let's do it. If my allies are going to come in, they can help me against Britain. Okay, so taking a chance there. So having done that, let's go take our 60 stack here. Let's start. We should have moved troops in earlier, but that's okay. I'll go take you guys into Lisbon there and have you start invading. So we'll carpet siege over there. But now you can see the Germans actually driving all the way down into Barcelona and fighting the French down in southern France there, which is pretty nuts. All right, let's unpause it. When we do unpause it, let's see if Britain jumps in. They do. Damn it. And the traitorous the Hungarians have refused to join us. I don't know if that means Russia did the same or not. I don't think so. All right, we'll see if that ends up hurting us in the long run. We will see. We will see. I have a current military power of 291, while UK has a 257. I technically have a bigger military than they do, which is pretty crazy. But we are continuing to siege over there, so that's fine. We'll take this little 15 stat guy here, march him up towards the capital. Meanwhile, we'll bring you guys up to the north here and continue to work on Morocco simultaneously. Infamy is up to 21, so that's going to have to burn off for a little while before I can do anything further. We might be able to... Okay, there we go. That siege is finished. We'll move this guy up like this. Hopefully, UK has some war exhaustion going on from the Great War that they've been fighting. Okay, so Portugal is going to be eaten up pretty easily there. They do have some holdings down here in Africa, but I don't have a fleet to get them over there, at least in the short term. Britain has not tried to invade my country yet, at least at the very start. Go to Portugal here. Yeah, I can't propose peace because I have to negotiate with the war leader, which is UK. Propose peace. They would not accept this offer. I only have a war score of defender blockades. Where are they blockading me, I wonder? Can we break the blockade is the question. This is actually a blockade over here. This little 9 fleet that's going on. I could try to attack them like this. Which is very possible. So let's try that. Unpause it again. I'm actually now going to spread these armies out a little bit over my territory in case the British try to invade me. And here we go. My guys are going to go after him there. We do have a very updated military, so that's good. So we're going to win a couple of those battles there, which is only going to help my war score nicely. Move these guys up north there to protect my northern shores against invasion. And now Russia is actually calling me. How the hell did they get out of this war? They must have already been at war. Russia is asking me to go to war against Austria-Hungary at the moment. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea, to be honest. I think Austria-Hungary is going to potentially whoop them. Although you can see the military power there weighted heavily towards the Russian Empire. So, can the Austrians really hurt me, though, at this point? I don't think so. So we might as well join. Proceed. Okay. All right, unpause it. My capitalists continue to build railroads across Africa, which is good. That's only going to help my industrial score out. Okay, we did win that little naval battle there against Portugal. Bring them down yet again. Propose peace. War score is up to 13 now. They would still not accept this offer. The value needs to be 28. So the longer we can actually hold out, my war score should increase over time, I do believe. At least that's the EU4 way. So we'll see. Oh, actually, we can go fight down here in Gibraltar as the Brits are trying to take that back with a 32 stack. It looks like I'm going to bring a 39 stack in and see how that goes. Oh, that's good. I actually have an 89 stack going for that. Oh, yeah, the French are helping me there as well. So as soon as the... Oh, we've got to watch out for this. When the hell did this happen? They're capping so fast, too. It's kind of ridiculous. Switch troops up a little bit. Okay, they're down to an 11 stack down here in the south, which is good. I'll bring these guys over to fight. Winning these two battles up here, so that's always good. This 60 stack, actually go help me just freaking destroy those guys, and then we can move up a little further like this. 92 stack now there, sitting there chilling, trying to kill them. Bad news bears. Oh no, UK is still at war with France, so that's good. War score now up to 24, so we'll keep an eye out on that. Infamy has not burned down fast enough for me to try to do anything about that. Algeria now almost completely capped, but we'll go up to the capital there with our smaller African forces. We could also move against Britain here in Africa once I finish up north here, so we'll have to transfer those guys down as much as possible. I wish I could have military access into France because I could actually help fight the Brits against them. Oh, it's another great war. Who knew? Oh my god. We've actually missed all of these great wars as a great power because we've already been at war with Algeria, so that gives us sort of a get-out-of-jail-free card. And we've also moved up to number 7 in the world rankings because Chinese Empire has taken some big losses, of course, in the last Great War, so that's good for us. I do need to move some stacks around over here because we're taking some attrition. I'm just going to move those guys over to the left flank there to protect our borders. And now you can see this small stack is somehow still freaking alive over here. We'll take you and park you. So keeping the British out of our borders, definitely a good idea. Okay, something just happened. I heard the peace sign there. The good news is it wasn't Britain peacing out with France, so we need to keep that up. It's only good for us as they continue to keep that up. Okay. Interestingly enough, now Britain is asking for a peace treaty. Peace offer from UK. Let's check it out. They are offering to let us acquire that Portuguese territory there. I don't have enough infamy space to take anything else away from them. So let's proceed. Okay, fine. Nice, guys. So we just picked up, we almost completely eliminated Portugal. Still at war now with, we were not able to get Gibraltar either because of my infamy limit, so that kind of sucks. But that's okay. We did at least expand the empire. We're also looking to add Algeria to our holdings here any second. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Again, this has been the Billy Bob HD. Please remember to like, subscribe, and or comment if you've enjoyed this content, and we'll catch you next time.